O mankind, behold, we have created you all of a male and a female, and have made you into nations and tribes, so that you might come to know one another. Indeed, the noblest of you in the sight of God is the one who is most deeply conscious of Him. Behold, God is all-knowing, all-aware. We often hear this verse and reflect about the vast creation of mankind, its various nations and ethnicities. It's often read when members of different religions meet and discuss interfaith relations, how God made us into different nations and tribes, so we may know one another. But take a step back and think of a certain personality. Fatima bint al-Huzam al-Kilabiyya, better known as al-Banin, mother of the sons. Read the verse again. Allah begins by saying, "We have created you from a male and a female." al-Banin mothered 4 sons to the commander of the faithful, Imam Ali. 4 sons who stood on the plains of Karbala, sacrificed their lives and saved God's final message. By surrendering their bodies to the swords and spears, they prevented Islam from being dismembered by the Umayyad tyrants. Her eldest Abbas is remembered as the commander and flag bearer of Imam al-Hussein's camp on the day of Ashura, the moon of the Bani Hashim, a man who manifested faith, bravery and submission in every way, who died trying to quench the thirst of the family of the Prophet. Because of this, he inherited the title Babul Hawa'ij, the door that fulfills the needs of all those who knock it. It's impossible to describe the stature of this personality, but as we ponder on his station, let's not forget that he too was created of a male and a female. Abbas is Abbas because he was the son of Ali and al-Banin. Only she could give birth to such a mountain of integrity. Reflect then who this lady is. The verse continues, "We have made you into nations and tribes." al-Banin was chosen as a wife for Imam Ali because of the tribe she was from, the Bani Kilab. They were known for their bravery and loyalty. So specific the mission on the 10th of Muharram, so vital the request, only those with the highest character traits were fit to give birth to the heroes on that day. We should reflect who we are. What traits are we known for? Would the Imam of our time invite us to serve under his command? Would he request members from our families and our communities for his mission? We must strive to uphold the best of traits, so when the Imam reappears, he would grant us the honor to serve under his pleasure. The verse continues, "Indeed, the most noble of you in the eyes of God is the one who is most deeply conscious of Him." We often ponder what this consciousness means, whether it's refraining from sin or performing recommended acts of worship. Often, however, scholars of the Quran will describe this deep consciousness as steadfastness in times of trial and difficulty, when doing the right thing is the hardest thing. Banin is the epitome of this. Not only did she sacrifice her children in the way of Allah, she went further. So pure her character and God consciousness, when the women folk returned from Karbala, her only concern was her Imam, the Master, God's vicegerent on earth. Was he safe? Did her children do everything they could do to protect their Imam? Today we too are on trial. Are we God conscious? What have we sacrificed in the way of God? Are we ready to give everything we have to uphold the truth? Everyone will be tested in one way or another. Perhaps the greatest tests are reserved for the greatest of people, like al-Banin. But we can ask ourselves whether we're patient in times of difficulty. Do we aid those facing injustice? Are we honest when it comes to our dealings and interactions? Are we quick to judge and label one another? Are we able to forgive, or do we look down and spite each other? Banin gave everything for Islam, the mother of the sons who died protecting their Imam, who saved Islam. Today and forever she is our example, and we pray we can follow in her footsteps and remain conscious of our Imam and our Creator.